Hello friends, today's episode we will learn about the statistical functions like the min, max, mean, mode, median, quartiles, standard deviation, variance, etc. with pandas. In this concern, I create the three data frames. The data frame 1. See the contents of the data frame 1 means the df1. Now you see the contents of the data frame df2. It has the 3 columns and the 3 rows, and this is my third data frame df3 and its contents. It has the 3 columns and the 6 rows. Now the min function. Min function find out the minimum value from a given set of data or the values, and its syntax is the df dot min, and within a bracket xs is equal to none, skip any is equal to none, numeric underscore only is equal to none. These are called the arguments. And the axis, its values either the 0 or the 1. 0 for the columns and the 1 for the rows. Skip any. Any means the either none or any n values. None. It has the two value, either the true or the false. If this value is the true, then this statement skip the none value. If this value is the false, then it will not skip the any n values or the none values. Argument numeric only. It has the two values, either the true or the false. If its value is the true, then it accepts the data from the column those have numeric values. Type the df1.min and press the Ctrl plus enter and see the output. Before it, you see the contents of the data frame object df1. You can see that these are the minimum values for the columns, the roll number, name, math, physics, and chem. See, this is the column roll number. The minimum value is at 12,101. The column name. This column has the string value, so you ignore this column. Column math, the minimum value is the 60 text. For column physics, minimum value is the 81, and for the column chem, the minimum value is the 85, and you see the same result here. Now df1.min axis is equal to 0. Press the Ctrl enter. You can see that both the results are the same. It means that the axis 0 is the default value. If you write the axis is equal to 0, then it is okay. If you ignore, then also you see the same result. Now the second statement, the df1 numeric only is equal to true. Press the Ctrl plus enter. This statement displays the minimum value of columns, those having only the numeric values. You can see that this statement ignores the column name. Why? Because this column has the string values. Now you see the another example, the df1.min numeric only true, skip any is equal to true. Press Ctrl Enter. You will not see any changes. Now this statement have the all the argument, and you will see the same output. Now if you want to find out the minimum value of any column, then you write the data frame object name and within a square bracket put here the name of the column with the min function and press the Ctrl Enter. This statement is displaying the minimum value from the column physics. You can check it. The 81. df1.min access is equal to 1. Press the Ctrl plus Enter. This statement displaying the minimum value row wise means that at the index number 0 the minimum value is the 66, at the index number 1 the minimum value is the 82, at the index number 2 the minimum value is 81. Similarly, for the index number 3 the minimum value is the 86, and at the index number 4 the minimum value is 76. Okay. Max function. Max function find out the maximum value from a given set of data, and its syntax is a df.max and the access is equal to none, skip n is none, numeric on underscore only is equal to none. So df1.max, I am ignoring all the arguments. Now you can see that this statement is showing the maximum value for all the columns. The roll number 12,105, you can check it. Name Ramesh, so you ignore this column. Math 94, physics 94 and chemistry 94. You can check it. For the math the 94 and for the physics 94 and the chemistry 94. df1.max is within a bracket access is equal to 0. If you write this statement, then you see the same output because 0 is the default value. df1.max numeric only. See, so this statement ignore the column name because it has the string value. So you can see that there is a no name column. Now the df1.max numeric underscore only is equal to true and the skip na. You see the same output. In this example, I am using all the argument with the max function, and you will see the same output. Now, suppose you want to find out the maximum value from any column, then what is the method? you first write the df1 within a square bracket champ.max. So this statement displays the maximum value of the column champ, the 94. You can check it. Now the df1.max x is equal to 1. So this statement find out the maximum value row wise. So at the index number 0, the maximum value is the 12,101. Similarly, at the index number 1, the maximum value is the 12,102. And similarly, for the index number 2, 3 and 4. Now, another function, the Idx min function. This function returns the index of the minimum value in the column. So see the output of this statement. So before it, you see the contents of the data frame 2. This is the data frame 2 and its contents. You can see that in column A, the minimum value is the 12 and its index is the 0, so it is right the 0. At the column B, the minimum value is the 12 and its index number is the 1, so you see here the 1. Similarly, for the column C, the minimum value is the 12 and its index number is the 2, so you see here the 2. Now the Idx Max function returns the index of the maximum value in columns. See the output. df2. In column A, the maximum value is the 63 and its index number is a 1. So 1 is here. In column B, the maximum value is the 66. Its index number is the 2. So you see there is a 2. Similarly, in the column C, the maximum value is the 85 and its index number is the 0. Therefore, you are seeing the 0. Now the mean function. Mean function returns the computed mean, that is also called the average, from a given set of values, and its syntax is df.mean and within a bracket the x is equal to none, skip na is equal to none, numeric underscore only none. First statement df1.mean, I am ignoring all the argument and you see the output. This statement is showing the mean values for all the columns. First you see the contents of the df1, roll number, the mean value is at 12,103 and the 82 for math, 88 for the physics, 90.5 for the chemistry. df1.mean and skip na is equal to false, means that we are not ignoring the na n values. Press the Ctrl plus Enter. Now you can see that the two results are the same, but the two results are the different. Why? Because when you add these numbers with the NaN value, then Python is unable to add the NaN value with the numeric value. Therefore, you will see the result as a NaN. Now see the df1 dot cham dot mean. So this statement display the mean of the only the column cham. So I am putting here the hash sign. Now you can understand the meaning of this statement. Press the control enter. 90.5. Now another example. The df1 within a bracket chain dot mean and the skip NA. So this is equal to false. So this statement will not skip the NA value, means the NaN values. Now you see what is the result. Now you see the result will come the NaN. Why? The same answer that Python cannot add the numeric value with the NaN value. Now the mode function. Mode function returns the mode value from a given set of values. Its syntax is df.mode access is equal to none skip NA is equal to none numeric underscore only none. See the df3 mode access is equal to 0. Press the control plus enter. First you see the contents of the df3. This is the data frame df3. Access is equal to 0 means the column wise. If you ignore this thing, then also you will see the same result. Okay, but if you write here the access is equal to 1 and press the control plus enter. Now you see the mode row wise. At the index number 0, you can see that the 13 came 2 times. At the index number 1, 12 came 2 times. Similarly, at the other index numbers, you can check it. Now, if you find out the mode value of any particular column, then you can write the data frame object, then the column name dot mode function. Press the control enter. This statement is showing only the mode of the column CS. Now see the median. Median function returns the median value from a given set of values, and its syntax is df.median within a bracket access is equal to none comma skip NaN is equal to none numeric underscore only is equal to none. See the example, the df3 within a bracket CS dot median. This statement will display the median value of the column CS. The 13 0.0. If you want to see the median of all the column, then write the df3.median and press the Ctrl plus Enter. Similarly, if you want to find out the median row wise, and then right here the axis is equal to 1 and press the Ctrl plus Enter. Now the count function. Count function counts the non-NA values for each row or column from a given set of values, where NA means none or NaN values. Syntax: df.count within a bracket x is equal to none, skip n is equal to none, comma numeric underscore only is equal to none. Type df1.count, press Ctrl plus Enter. Okay, before it you see the contents of the df1. Roll number, there are the 5 roll numbers. Name, there are the 5 names. Math, there are the 5 data for the column math. Physics, 4. Why? It will not count the NaN value. Therefore, you see the output as a 4. Similarly, for the column chemistry, there are only the 4 values because there is a 1 NaN values. Now the df1.count x is equal to 0. You see the same result because the x is 0 is the default value. But if you write the df1.count within a bracket x is equal to 1, now you see at the index number 0, there are the 4 values. It will not count the NaN value. At the index number 1 and 2, you see the 5 values. But at the index number 3, there are only the 4 values. And at the index number 4, there are the 5 values. If you want to count the how many data for any particular column, then you can write the data frame object name within a bracket column name dot count. See the output 4. You can see that there are the 4 data values for the column gem. After that, the sum function. So sum function returns the sum of values for each row or column from a given set of values. Syntax df.sum, x is equal to none, skip n is equal to none, numeric underscore only is equal to none. df1.sum. See the output. So this is statement showing the sum of all the values for all the columns. If you write the df1.sum and x is equal to 0, then also you will see the same output. But if you write the df1.sum and the numeric underscore only is equal to false, then you will see the same output. Quantile. Quantile function returns the values at the given quantiles over requested access, either 0 or 1, and its syntax is a df.quantile q is equal to value, comma access is equal to none, comma numeric underscore only is equal to none, where q, this q, lies between 0 and 1. See the example, df1.quantile 0.25.5.75.1.0. So actually the quantile has the four values, the 0.25, 0.5, 0.75 and the 1.0, and these are the quantile values for all the columns. Now you see the quantiles value for the x is equal to 1 is the, if you want to see the quantile result row wise, then you write here the x is equal to 1. Here the 0, 1, 2, 3 and the 4 are the row index, and 0.25, 0.5, 0.75 and the 1.0, these are called the quantiles. This is the first quantile, this is the second, third, fourth. STD function. STD function return the standard deviation over requested access, either the 0 or 1. Its syntax is the df.std x is equal to none, comma skip any, none, comma numeric underscore only none, df1.std. I am ignoring the all the arguments. So this statement displays the standard deviation values for the all the column. And this statement is showing the standard deviation for columns, those having only the numeric value. df1.physics.std. So this statement displays the standard deviation of the column physics 5.71. 5.71. Now the VAR function. VAR function returns the variance over requested access, either the 0 or the 1. Its syntax is a df.var access is equal to none, comma numeric underscore only is equal to none, df1.var. So you can see that the variance of the all the columns. If you want to see the variance of any particular column, then you can write the df1 dot column name dot var function. You can see that its value is a 15. Now the describe function. So describe function calculates and returns the values of count, mean, standard deviation, min, 25%, 50%, 75% percentiles of values and the max function. See, this statement is showing the values count function, mean, standard deviation, min, percentiles and max for the all the columns. those having the numeric values. Now if you want to see the values of these function of any particular column, then you can write the df1 dot math dot describe. So this statement showing the values of all the function for the column math. Head function display only the top 5 rows. First you see the contents of the df3. df3 it has the 6 rows but display only the 5 rows. But if you put here any values like the 3, now this statement display the top 3 rows of the data frame. Tail function displays only bottom 5 rows. First you check it. If you are not writing any values within a parenthesis, then it display the last 5 rows from the index number 1 to 5. But if you put here any values like the 2, now this statement display 4 and the 5.